I'm just so happy ever since I got here, and it's not about just like your skin color. You still feel at home.
Yeah, I feel Thai at heart.
Yeah, that's what I love about Thailand.
Farting in the elevator. That's the worst.
You did that.
So I'm currently in M Quartier, which is in the middle of Bangkok, right next to BTS Prompong, and I'm here with a very special guest today, who is...
Hello guys, my name is Neal. You've probably seen me in Sam's videos a couple of times. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm 24 years old. I'm currently living in Bangkok for the past 6 months already.
Yeah.
Planning to stay for another year, and we'll see from there. So I was born and raised in the Netherlands. My parents were born in Indonesia, but we have Chinese ancestors, so Chinese Indonesian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you're born and raised in the Netherlands?
Correct.
But your parents are of Asian ancestry?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Chinese Indonesian.
It's a good mix.
You think so?
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm just 100% British.
British. Manchester.
Correct. From Manchester. Can you introduce yourself in Thai?
สวัสดีครับ ผมชื่อนิวครับ ผมอายุ 24 ปีครับ ตอนนี้ผมอยู่กรุงเทพ6 เดือนแล้วครับ
พูดไทยฉลาดมาก
เก่งไหม
เก่งมาก Alright, do you want to tell everybody how did we meet?
We met through a mutual friend at Job Fairs. Job Fairs is a night market in the area of Rama 9. Very famous, lots of food, live music, clothes, drinks.
Everything,
Juice,
pretty
everything.
much.
Lots of people, activities, very touristy. A lot of Chinese people, and the only Thai that you will find are the staff.
Yeah.
It gets super hot though because it's very like crowded.
Like your sticking to the side of your leg kind of hot.
Exactly.
And
I'm sweating my off. But yeah, I've been there so many times because I live very close to Job Fairs.
Yeah, we both live in the same area, which
Yes, we
is
do.
Ramanine.
Rama 9, exactly.
Good area if you want to look for like renting a condo. It's a very, very good area.
But we're moving this week, right? Next week.
Yes, we're both moving.
Both
so
moving.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
So you've been in Thailand now for around 6 months, right?
Yes, 6 months.
So what made you move to Thailand?
So I came here for the first time back in 2022 as a tourist. And back then it was just like all fun and games, right? Just like as a tourist, right? Just strolling around and like, partying, yeah, for sure. A year later I came back because I loved it so much, right? Like the people, everything.
What made you fall in love with Thailand initially?
Initially, just how there's always so much to do. And like, even when you're bored, you can't even get bored, I think. Honestly, like...
Yeah, there's endless amount of activities,
Exactly.
restaurants, things to do in Bangkok. And I tell everyone that comes there, I'm like, you'll never get bored in Bangkok.
Exactly. The thing I like the most about Bangkok is I don't make many friends actually. But like coming here, it's very easy to make friends, you know what I mean? Very easy. Now, like I've made a couple of new friends and they're great, you know? Like back in 2023, I came here for the second time and I was looking at things like infrastructure, healthcare, food, accessibility, the weather. So yeah, like all those things, it just like checks the box, you know, like on my list. And then I had to do an internship for my thesis, and it had to be an Asian country. I was like, why not Thailand? Let's just try, right? I came here for 6 months. I finished my thesis now, but I'm still staying, right? So
Still happy?
still happy, yeah.
Still enjoying it?
But the thing is, like, I love Asia in general, right? So
Yes.
for me to be here in Thailand, I'm so close to great countries like Malaysia, Philippines, Vietnam, Indonesia, even Japan and Korea, right? So
Yeah, and I feel like Bangkok is like a hub in terms of Southeast Asia. Like it's so well centrally located that if you
Exactly.
do want to hop onto these other Southeast Asian or other Asian countries, it's so easy and it's cheap.
It is, and it's so cheap. Exactly.
Yeah.
So like back in Netherlands, right? Like I think like a plane ticket to, for example, Vietnam would be like 800 euro
Expensive.
for like a return ticket.
Yeah.
And like from here, what is it? Like $100.
Yeah. You can fly to another
Exactly.
country for like 4,000 baht.
Yeah.
100.
I'm a really
$100.
Asia lover. Like I'm a true Asia lover, right? So
Me too.
I just love being in Asia. It sounds weird, but I'm just so happy ever since I got here, and and live here because I've always wanted to live in Asia, and I never like truly knew how it was to live in Asia since I've always been in the Netherlands. But now that I'm here finally, I'm just like a very like satisfied and content individual now.
Yeah.
And it's not necessarily like because of the things that you can do here. It's just going outside and like seeing happy people, because it's a land of smiles, right? Like everyone is so friendly and welcoming and warm
And respectful.
and so considerate. Like the social awareness here of Thai people is something that you will not see anywhere else. Like everyone in public just is so thoughtful of each other and so considerate. For example, like the simplest thing, like even in the elevator, right? Like there's even elevator etiquettes. Like you know that?
Yes.
Like where I'm from is just like some people would be so loud in the elevator, right? Like just like talking so loud, or having like inappropriate like conversations where other people were like in the same like 4 square meters.
Yeah.
Right.
Or farting in the elevator. That's the worst.
You did that.
Maybe sometimes. Accidentally.
But yeah, I think just my favorite part is just being here. I mean, like I could talk about like all the things that you could do here. It's endless. But for me, it's just being here.
Yeah. Just
So, like,
waking up, seeing the
Exactly.
sunshine,
Yeah.
knowing that you're in a warm country, you're surrounded by good people,
Yes.
and you have the options to just go wherever you want. Because, like you said, Bangkok is excellent for convenience and transportation and infrastructure. So it's just, if you do want to go somewhere, you can get there pretty easy. BTS, bike taxi, normal taxi,
Exactly.
MRT, and it's all so cheap.
Yes, it's all very cheap and convenient, and very affordable too. I grew up, I mean, like as an Asian, right? Like I grew up in the minority. I got bullied a lot by white kids and even like other immigrant kids, right? So I would never really like feel at home in Netherlands. And it's like being here in Asia, just with your own like kinds of people, right? Not in an offensive way, but just makes me feel like I'm more like blended in. You know what I mean? Like even for someone who doesn't look Asian, you still feel at home.
Yeah, I feel Thai at heart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I've got some people tell me that you're like
Exactly.
a Thai person and you
So
fit
it
in
says
society.
something about the country, right? Like it's not about just
Yeah.
like your skin color. And that's what I love about Thailand.
Okay, I'm going to ask a juicy question right now, one which I think a lot of people watching are going to want to know the
shit.
answer to.
But my friends are gonna watch this though.
It's not that bad. What is dating like in Bangkok?
When I look around here, like there's lots of like cute girls, and basically everyone knows how to dress, like as a girl, which is like very feminine. Like they all have like nice physique, like nice silhouettes, right? So like as a man, I mean like it's kind of attracting for the eyes, right? So in terms of dating, I think you're pretty good here. Yeah, I feel like Thai girls are more traditional.
It's just different, isn't it? Because there's movements in the Western world which we don't have in Thailand,
Exactly.
like strong feminism movements,
Yeah.
Me Too, even stuff which is debates about like genders. It's totally
Yeah.
different. Like
Exactly.
there's that it does exist in Thailand for sure, but it's just minute in comparison, and
Yeah.
it's a different mindset of people
it's-
here. Yeah, it's quite refreshing here.
Yeah.
It's more chill, more like sabai.
Exactly. Yeah. And like I feel like even though there's so many like different people here,
Yeah.
expats, immigrants, tourists, everyone is just so welcoming of each other.
For sure.
I don't think it's that much different in the Netherlands, for example. Like people in the Netherlands are also like very welcoming and multicultural, right?
Yeah.
But it just feels different in that sense. Like I feel like in terms of like politics and ideology, like people really like want to shove it down your throat in the Western world. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. If you had a first date tomorrow,
Yeah.
where would you take that girl?
I personally like restaurants with a good view. I even take myself on a date.
You went to Mojo, right? Mojo? Rooftop?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm referring to.
Yeah, Mojo is like a beautiful rooftop in Bangkok.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Bangkok has endless amount of rooftops.
Exactly.
You've got Spectrum, Octave, Tichuca,
Tichuca.
Mojo, Labua, Above 11, like
Yeah.
rooftop restaurants with a view. A little bit pricey. You're gonna pay a bit more
pricey.
premium, but
I mean, like compare it to a date night out in Netherlands or in the UK. It's quite the same price. Like what, like 50 like pounds,
Yeah.
60 pounds.
well, yeah, it could be more.
Exactly.
Depending where you go.
Exactly. But I think Mojo Rooftop is a very nice place to take a girl out. Like the rooftop has a super nice view. Some rooftops are very high up, so it gets super windy, right?
Yeah.
And just like very loud music and a busy atmosphere. But
Depends on the rooftop.
Mojo is very chill.
What I like about some of these rooftops is that a lot of them are situated on top of malls.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like exactly where we are now. So we're in M Quartier, which is part of the M District mall group. So you've got Emporium, which is right opposite this, which is a little bit older but really beautiful, big mall, lots of shopping. And then you've got this one, which is M Quartier. And this one kind of reminds me of Singapore because it's like green waterfalls, nature mixed with all the shopping and beautiful restaurants. And then right across the road, you've got M Sphere, which is probably my new favorite mall because it's like brand shiny new. You've got
so much food too.
Yeah, the best foods, the best restaurants. You've got
nice
Tribe Beach Club.
A nice bar like on the 5th floor.
Yeah, and these malls, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them have rooftop restaurants and bars, so which is pretty nice.
Another thing, like there is large majority of a younger generation here in Thailand, right? So like there's lots of kids and teenagers and like just like people of our age, right? But the thing is, there's just so much to do for these like younger groups. You know what I mean? For example, like back in Netherlands, everything is just so boring. Like there's nothing really like the government does to keep the young entertained.
Yeah.
Whereas in here, there's always something to do. Like for example, if you go to Central World, there's like these like Thai idols like
celebrities just walking around.
Exactly.
And you know what's good about Siam Square?
Square.
Probably one of the most popular areas with youngsters in Bangkok.
Yes.
Like they have things on the weekend, right?
Exactly.
And they're like live music, cool shopping places. It's very like artsy, urban, hip, all for the youngsters. So it's pretty good.
If you go there like Thursday until like Sunday around like 6 to like 9 p.m. it feels like a whole group just like gathering.
Yeah.
Like it's an event or something, right? Well, it's just something.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, okay. It's alright. You want to join in?
Sorry, man.
You can join in if you want. That's funny.
That's funny.
All right. So Neal, what's your top 3 restaurants in Bangkok?
Ooh, I love sushi. So Sushiro, really good sushi.
Sushiro.
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 Yes. Sushiro.
Okay, Sushiro.
Mojo.
Mojo
Paradise.
Oh, Momo. Mojo.
Again.
Okay.
Momo Paradise.
Momo.
Paradise. It's really good.
Momo is one of my favorites as well.
Yeah. The first, I would say.
Not too clear. Momo Paradise, Sushiro, and
what is really alive?
Top 3 bars or clubs. If someone wants to come to Bangkok, they don't know where to go, they want a good night out, where would you recommend?
Okay, so third, Millie in Tonglar. Young vibe, great music, urban, hip hop, urban music, same young vibe, cute girls.
There's a theme here.
Nice people. There's a pattern.
There's a pattern.
There's a pattern. Third, the truth are there.
Yeah.
Truth there is really good.
I've heard good things about that.
Yeah.
And I've not been to any because I don't party that much anymore. I'm an old boring sod.
You old, bro.
Okay, so what should people do?
Come to Thailand. Meet us. Have fun.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment.
Yes, sir. See you in the next video.
See you in the next one.